excited to have you here. We have an awesome guest today, Bill Hoffman. Before I introduce him, though, we just want to share our excitement about My World and how we cannot wait to help as many people as possible save money and make money. I'm going to let Mims, Ricardo Hamilton, make it make sense as to why we are so excited about what My World can do for everyone.
Yeah, well, Mike, when you sent this to me, I looked at it and it just made sense. When you look at the economy today, right now, and when you see the prices of goods and services rising, and you have a real solution that doesn't cost anybody anything, but it's helping them keep their money, put money back into their home, and allow them to, put themselves in a better position to get ahead in this economy. That was a no-brainer to me. So I'm loving what I'm seeing with My World because of the ability that it helps people to get ahead, by saving. And for something that they're going to do anyway. It's not asking somebody to spend and buy something that they weren't going to buy anyway. It's literally shopping that they're already doing, but saving money. And to me, that just makes sense, especially in this economy.
No, it's definitely a win-win-win. And I'm so thankful Bill Hoffman reached out to me. He's been in the networking industry for over 40 years. He does a lot of credit card processing for different companies. So he understands how that little bit of a transaction fee can add up to a lot of money. So Bill, thank you for being here. When you first saw this, My World, what got you excited about it? Because it takes kind of a long-term, big vision to really grasp what we have here.
Well, both of you, Ricardo and Mike, you guys are superstars in this industry. You guys do some very big things. I'm so glad that you decided to be a part of the My World thing. And when I look at this, okay, so I'm going to say a couple of things that I don't want to come across to bragging, but I do very, very well. We did $3 billion in processing last year. We own a bunch of different companies, from our restaurant food delivery thing and stuff like that. And people ask me that have joined me, that have known me, and they say, Bill, why are you doing this? And I say, well, you know what? I do well, but Jeff Bezos does like super well, or whatever you want to look at it, right? He owns 7% of Amazon, and yet he's worth $197 billion. So success leaves clues. So let's think about this. 7%. And why is that that's so big? It's because it's shopping. Everybody shops. We go and get groceries. We go get our shoes. We go to our nail salon. We go to our hair salon. We go to our chiropractor. We go to the grocery store. We go and get everything you can think of. We buying things along the way. So My World has an app that is rated the number one in the world. Over 500,000 merchants on it. You can find all the big box, all the big names, all the Chipotle. I know, I think I say it wrong. Some people say it one way, some say it the other way. But bottom line is I like their food, right? Because I get to see them make it for me. They say it's fresh as heck, and I love their food. Well, I found out that I can go get a gift card, and I get 2% back. Well, that's 2% back. Man, why not? I was going to spend the money anyway. I might as well get some money back. In our case, because we're marketers, we get career points, which pays us even better. But the bottom line is, for the average customer, and going back to the whole Amazon thing, that is clue number one for me. Shopping is where it's at. And then when I looked at the My World business, it's a 21-year-old company. You go over to Europe, and you go walk around and you start looking at all the businesses that have signs that say My World, My World, My World, My World, My World, that they underwrite the F1 races and some of the soccer events that are going on over there. It's because it's a big deal over there. They've been doing it for 21 years there. Well, we're just getting going here in the United States. That's another clue. We got a 21-year-old company that did $17 billion in sales last year, and we're just rolling up on the shores of America now, basically. They've been around for a long time, but back then you had to charge merchants to come on board, and then we were going to bring them customers. That was difficult, but about 90 days ago, they got rid of all the fees to get involved as a merchant. So now merchants are coming on like crazy. When I started 5 weeks ago, there was like 690. Now we're at like 820. Now that's only 100 and some difference, But what's going to happen in a year, 2 years? By the way, there's 31 million small businesses. You can go out there and build your business and make a ton of money because we get paid on all the shopping volume that's done in your community. So I want to share with you the ways we get paid. First thing we do is we should gather some customers, because whatever they shop, they like Dillard's better than Macy's, they like Whole Foods better than Trader Joe's, wherever they shop, Walmart, Target, whatever, you get paid up to 1%. So somebody spends $1,000 this month, you make $10. You make $10 on things they were already going to buy, but they got the cash back. So they win, the merchant wins because the loyalty aspect, and you win. So you should gather some customers and tell them that they should gather customers because they get paid in what they call shopping points. You don't have to totally understand that right now, but cash back is cash now, shopping points is cash later. So every time I signed up my daughter, she has signed up 7 customers. Those 7 customers belong to me because my daughter doesn't get paid for that. She just got 30 shopping points, which turns out to be $30 for each one of those customers she signed up. So get some customers. Then what we want to do is find other people like Ricardo, like Mike, that are looking to have another stream of income. And we build marketers. You can come in this business absolutely for free. Now, we then tell you, you should purchase one of our shopping packs, either a 1, 2, or 3. It's either $149, $298, or $447. Most of the leaders buy the $447 one, at least the first time, because they get 900 shopping points and they get 6 codes to be able to sign up businesses. That's another way we get paid. Every business that you sign up, any My World shoppers, whether they're yours or somebody else's My World shopper, comes in there and purchases, you earn 1% off of what they buy. So they bought $100 worth of food, you made $1. You might not even know that person. It might have been somebody that was traveling from Canada down here to your city and it was a My World shopper and saw it on their app and said, oh, I got to go to that place and eat, and you signed them up. So the bottom line is you get paid for gathering customers, we get paid for bringing in marketers, and we get paid to bring in merchants. And then we get paid on all the shopping that happens anywhere in your shopping community. Okay? So I don't know if you want to pull this up real quick here.
Yeah,
And
right here.
the Lyconet thing. Yeah, there you go. I think that's important. I think it
Oh,
really,
let me recap that, Bill, and make
Yes.
sure I didn't miss something.
yes.
You can bring in just a customer who's going to use the app and get 1% of anything they spend in the business.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one way, a direct 1%. Then you can bring in a marketer, and you're going to actually get, we didn't talk about this yet, but I think their shopping points you multiply by 2 when they do their
Yeah.
shopping.
Yeah.
So I brought in Ricardo. Let's say Ricardo spends $150 through the app. Rather than getting 1 point, I'm going to get 2 points.
Yes, you will.
And I'm getting 1% of everything he spends.
He's a marketer, so no, you don't get that.
Okay, so I'm getting the career points. That's only for shoppers.
That's for shoppers, right?
Okay,
And
good to
let me as you're pulling this all together. So the average shopper saves between $1,200 and $1,500 in cash back every year,
Oh, that's
just
good
by
to know.
shopping. By just shopping, that's not bad. That's a good. That will make some people's car payment, house payment, fill their gas car up for 3 months that they get from there, right? But let me do the math for you. They just shopped about $75,000 worth of shopping, because at 2% times 2% is $1,500, right? We talked about making 1% off their money, right? Of their shopping, right? Times 1% for the year, you would have made $750 off that shopper. $750 off of one shopper. I mean, the money's real.
Yeah,
It is real.
that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get paid from bringing in merchants,
Yeah.
and we're getting paid into infinity of their shopping volume.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let me pull this up for you, Bill.
Yeah.
I think this is it.
Yeah, this is it. So we just put this together, and the bottom line is, all it is you can come in as and by the way, I'm not encouraging just coming in for free and doing nothing, right? That's not what I'm. That's not. But in this direct sales world, to keep everything legal in the United States, you have to offer a free position. That's just part of the deal.
Right.
But we all know that there's no free lunch. There's no money if it's free. There's no energy. There's no skin in the game. There's no nothing if you're just free. So what I tell people to do is come on in, kick us around, check us out, look at it, go in your back office, sign up a few customers, use the app yourself, do those things, but then make a decision. If you're going to build a business, either buy the 1 shopping pack, the 2 shopping pack, or the 3 shopping pack. One is $149, then $298 or $447. And then you're going to get this on a monthly basis. Now you can adjust it. I've had several people come in at the 3 pack, because here's what you get. We're going to give you 900 shopping points, which will turn into $900 as you shop. That's pretty powerful. So you doubled your money if you just use the shopping app the way you're supposed to do it, right? So in other words, why did they do that? They wanted to make sure that nobody could complain in case somebody comes in and does absolutely nothing and say, oh, I wasted my 447 or my 149. No, you didn't. Just shop through the app and you got all your money and then some. See, so there's no risk to the marketer coming in. Then you also get 300 career points. As you hit certain career point levels, you get paid bonuses. So you want to have as many career points as you possibly can. And you want to build your business in 3. So build 3 different legs, okay? And then you get partner promo codes. That's how we sign up the businesses. See, if the business actually went to the MyWorld site, it says $749. That's what it costs them. Well, if they come through you, you can share your business code with them, and then it goes down to 0 cost. So when you're talking to a merchant, here's how I do it. I say, hey, listen, would you like to have some new customers come through the door? And they say, absolutely. Would you be willing to pay me a small commission every time I sent you a new customer, or they kept coming back to you? And they go, well, how much is it? I go, 8.5%. So on $100, you're going to pay me $8.50. Okay. Are you willing to do that for us bringing you customers? And I can even show you how to turn it into a revenue stream. And they always say yes, because there is no cost. There's no integrating. There's no trying to figure out their POS system or something, because it's all just, they take the receipt and they scan and go. And that's how the 8.5% gets billed by MyWorld. Very powerful, very user-friendly, and merchants don't want to have to try to figure stuff out. They just want it to be able to work, right? So you get 300. You get 3 of those. If you buy the 3 shopping pack, you don't get just 3. You get 6. So they give you 6 of them. But they also give you these 6 power keys. I don't want to go into deep on that, but during COVID, most of the businesses shut down, as we know. That took MyWorld from they were doing 29 billion in sales. They went down to 4 billion. And they created this thing that's called App Media. It's advertising on the TVs for the local businesses, to do it at 99.5% less expensive than regular TV ads. So on Super Bowl Sunday, your local pizza shop could run an ad to all the MyWorld customers out there that have what they call an App Media key. And that's just something plugged into the TV. At the bottom of it, it's going to scroll right down at the bottom, right here, right where my finger is. Right. It's just going to scroll there. And it's going to say Tom's Pizza or Susie's Nail Salon or whatever. It's going to scroll on there, right? Why would a customer want that? Well, they get paid to watch TV now. because all the advertisers throughout all that community within like 20 miles can advertise on there, and the consumer makes money because it's one of your businesses you signed up. You make money. See, it's very powerful. It's not yet here in the United States or in America. They launched it in 3 countries, and they're having incredible success. The first week, they sold 22,000 of these little app media plugins that you plug into the TV. But now they're up over 120,000.
Wow.
So can you imagine? I'm going to use Naples. Let's say I've got 100,000 customers by the time we launch that, and 400 businesses around here. The businesses don't have to do anything, but it's all in their back office. They just click on it and they say, this is the ad I want to run, and this is the amount of money I want to spend. And a portion of that goes towards the consumer, a portion of it goes to us, the people that signed them up, and a portion is kept by the company. It's gonna revolutionize the thing. And the reason they came up with that, they didn't know COVID was gonna end.
Right.
So all I'm gonna tell you people that are watching this, you build your community now. And in late 2025 or 2026, they launched the App Media Project. It's powerful. By the way, you get 6 of those keys, which you can turn in for those little plugins for everybody's TVs. So you can give them away. It's powerful. So bottom line is, you join the business, you pick which shopping pack you want, and then you start doing your learning. And then we've got a Lyconet.com, and then you want to download the apps, both the My World and the Lyconet one. But then there's 2 incredible training sites. The Start My World is about 35 to 40 minutes of different videos that tell you all about how to shop and how to teach your shoppers to shop. And then Start Lyconet.com. That's going to give you, if you go through all 2.5 hours and you do it a couple different times, you'll get a PhD in this thing. Because remember, it's a very simple business. We get paid for people shopping. We get paid to bring in merchants. We get paid to bring in other marketers as they build their teams. We get paid through infinity. But there's a lot of different ways we get paid. And you're gonna wanna know them all and learn them all and see it all. And then of course, you got to become the best shopper. So I will tell you, I bought a new grill for my daughter and Justin. They just got into a new home, and I said, I'm going to get you a grill for your new home that you just got. And they said, great, appreciate that, Dad, blah, 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 blah. Well, I could have just went to Home Depot and bought it online, but instead I went through our app, and that took me to Home Depot, and I bought the $680 grill. Well, that's $680. If I divide that by $150 is 4.53, but I got 2 times that. So times 2, I got 9.06 career points, which I get paid on. And I also gets me up to different career levels so I can get paid even more money. We become the best shoppers. I have $300 worth of Publix gift cards that come to me every month. I signed up for it, $300. And $300 is the minimum you can do, right? But who doesn't spend $300 on groceries,
Right.
or $300 on Amazon, or $300 in gas, right? You can pick different ones you want, or $300 at Starbucks, right? You can pick which ones you want. I know of a marketer that's been doing this for a while. She's the shopping lady. She's called I forget what her name is. Stephanie's her name, but I forget what shopologist she calls herself. She has over $1,500 worth of those gift cards sent to her every month because she spends it. She did a budget and looked how much she spent on every place, and she looked at it over a 3-month period, and she goes, I'll buy this much, this much, this much, and does it all through there. Well, $1,500, right? If I do the 1,500 divided by 150, that's 10. She gets 20 career points off that, just like that. What happens if you had 1,000 shoppers doing that? You'd be making $4,500 a month.
So, but I want to bring up the
Yes.
levels, but just so I'm clear,
Yeah.
number one, did you guys catch before COVID, they did $29 billion of revenue
Right.
And I think it's back up to around 19 right now.
It's at 17, gonna hit
17.
probably 19 to 21 is what they project for this year.
Okay. And then the power keys, when we get the shopping points, is each one of those a device or is it an income stream from?
It's the ability to get a device. So like I got 198 of them in my downline, right? So at some point, I don't know how many are personal. I'd have to look at the system, but that's 198 that you just turn in for the device and you don't have to buy it, or you can give them to your customers, or you could give them to your customer and charge them the $100 price tag because that's what they're going to cost.
Okay.
If somebody just off the street says, Mike, I heard about I can get paid as I play. I'm a big gamer and I can get paid while I game because I game about 6 hours a day and I can get all those. I'll do it, Mike. Well, you could sell it to them, or you could give them one of yours because you've got so many keys by the time it comes to that point, and he can give you $100. I mean, or you could give them away. I mean, there's going to be. I'll tell you what I plan on doing.
But essentially, each one kind of will be an income stream then.
Oh, it is an income stream.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That got Ricardo excited. I could tell he perked up there.
Well, listen, can you imagine going to your local high school football game where there's probably, 500-600 people, and they put an ad up there on the thing and said, don't forget to get your app media. You can get paid to watch TV, and they come and get a QR code from Mike or Ricardo, and that gets them one, because I want them to have them because I want to make money. Right? That's the power.
That's huge.
That's the power.
Yeah.
They'll be able to order food. They'll be able to order from that app too, right there, right on their TV. They'll be able to order. They see a pair of shoes they like, they can order it right there. Okay, this is where the career points. This is shopping creates career points. To get paid the first level, you got to have a total of 600 career points. So I'm going to use this just as an example. I bring in 3 leaders, and they decide to buy the 3-pack. That each one of them created 300 shopping points. I own a shopping pack of 3. So that's 300 times 4. That's 1,200. That put me well over the first level and almost to my second level. And we do it over a month's period, right? 4 weeks, and then there's 2 months out of the year that have 5 weeks in it. This month had 5. Next month has 4 weeks in it. So we get paid then for the whole month, however many career points you develop. Career points are developed from shopping. Career points are developed from your merchants as shoppers shop there, and through the shopping packs that we sell. So in the beginning, it's always the shopping packs that generate the majority of the money. But what happens is, so let's say you went out and you had 20 people on your team and they all bought the one shopping pack, and it created 100 career points on each one. You'd have 2,000, so you'd already be level 2 on your way to level 3, okay? And let's say that stayed the same. For some reason, they didn't go out and get any new people. That will never happen. I see it growing every single day. But your shopping, like this month, I have 93 career points from shopping. That's 5 weeks in. Next month, I think I'll have over 900 career points just from shopping because I see the growth starting happening. So that gets me almost to level 2 just on shopping.
Right.
Then you get to that 3rd month, the 4th month, you might have 4,000 career points from shopping. And then you add in all the shopping packs from the marketers that are out there enrolling businesses and so on and so on. That's how you hit level 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I believe, and I'm not saying this to brag, I'm saying this because I'm working this thing 16 hours a day. April, I'll turn 63. I also plan on hitting level 8 by then. And if you look at that, that's 1,250,000 career points, right? That's a big goal. And that's $75,000 is a minimum. The average level 8 player or marketer is earning about $1.25. That's a month, by the way. That's a month. So that's my goal. I've got it written down. I work it like that. I'm nonstop listening. Andrea thinks I'm a nutcase because I said, honey, I put my earbuds in while we're driving in the car so she doesn't have to listen to the whole conversations. And I'm just recruiting and talking to people and running things, doing everything I possibly can. But what happens if I don't hit that? What happens if I only hit level 6? That's still 12,000 plus all the other career point commissions, which probably would be around 20,000 a month. I mean, I want to put it in perspective of that. Hey, goals aren't always hit. They're to reach for, right? And my favorite saying is out there, if I reach for the stars, I never come up with a handful of dirt.
Right. No, that's a good point.
So if I don't hit level 8, now I profess it, I'm going to hit it, right? I'm going to work like there's no tomorrow. But if I didn't, and it took me till the next April, that's still 75 grand minimum, more like 125 grand on a monthly basis. And the key word is for shopping. The only way that goes away is if people stop shopping. And that ain't going to happen.
No.
So guys, I am so
and I want to stress here, Bill, just make sure people understand the urgency of why you're doing that so quickly, because like you said, this basically just kind of came out in this way just a few months ago in North America.
Yes.
So soon, maybe in a year or two, we don't know, North America will be like Europe, where everyone will know what My World is. Most people have it on their phone, and most businesses will be partners. The question is who is going to be getting that 1% or the shopping volume when people are going to Applebee's or going to Kroger's or going to Walmart? I want it to be me. You know, Ricardo wants to own Maryland and the East Coast. Bill wants to own Florida, and I want to own Michigan.
Right.
So wherever you're at, this is it, guys. You literally get to launch essentially a business that's giving you revenue anytime people shop in any of these places. So that's why I'm going hard on this right now, and why Bill, who lives very comfortably, okay, I've known him for a couple years now, okay, but he's thinking legacy here, right? And I know, knowing him, I know he wants to give away more money to charities and such. So that's what's driving us right now, and that's, what gets me excited.
So Mike, the question is, and Ricardo, the question you got to ask your people as you bring them on is, how much of the global shopping community do they want? Because see, I haven't recruited one person outside the United States, yet I have people in United Kingdom, Thailand, Canada, some in some of the African nations that are open, right? Some guy somehow snuck in. He's from Ghana, and we're not even in Ghana yet, right? But they have a Home Depot there. So he goes, Bill, the shopping app works here too. So even though we're not technically in Ghana yet, he's able to do some shopping with some stuff there. So the thing is why not? The customers win, the merchants win. It's time for us to win also. And that's the key. And so whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, I don't care if it's, I just want to get to $1,000 extra a month, or I want to get to $10,000 a month, or you want to get to $100,000. Whatever it is, why not get it without having to sell your friends and family on buying something? Let them just shop, and just teach them to do it through the My World platform. And that's it. So guys, I'm so excited. I can't stand it. I'm telling you. I hang up with you, and I got another one to do. In fact, I got to jump on this Zoom right now with somebody who's calling me right now, telling me that I'm supposed to be on it. I've got to run.
All right.
Awesome.
You guys.
We appreciate you, Bill.
Thank you. God bless everybody. Thank you, Ricardo. Love always seeing that smiling face. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
See you later, Michael.
Do it.
All right. See you, Bill.
Bye.
So Mims, let's kind of wrap this up here. Again, I just want to stress urgency. Like, I know this is a little bit of a slow build at the beginning, but I want you guys to think about that. Bill is very successful. He's made millions of dollars in this industry. he's going to make about $500 this month. Okay. So now he could be like, have this ego, be like, I don't need this. You know what? I did all this for $500. But again, he does credit card processing. He knows how much you can make if you can just get 1% of a market to infinity. So Ricardo has already signed up 2 businesses where he lives. So as those businesses register people who are coming into their stores, Ricardo is creating shopping volume, which turns into career points, which will help him go up the ranks to get more money. So it's not one of those things where even if you're a huge marketer, you're going to come in and make $10,000 the first month. But that rarely ever happens. But people have this like vision of, oh, if I'm not making, a couple G's in the first month, I'm out. You have to have the long-term vision because again, think Ricardo brought in those businesses. They bring in their customers. Then they tell their friends and they tell their friends. And normally this is limited because of cost, right? We love gold and silver, but not everyone can afford it. Not everyone's going to, do a monthly auto ship in whatever business you're building. But here, all they need to do is shop at major retailers that they're already shopping at. So that's it. Mims, if you want to kind of wrap this up and just get people excited about what we have here, because I still think people are really sleeping on this.
Yeah, no, it's just a vision. It just really comes down to vision. It's that snowball effect. You start with that snowball and it slowly is going down the hill. And as it starts to build momentum, and that's how this business is. It is a slower start, but it's that vision. It's that long-term legacy. Like you talked about that Bills building. And obviously this is something that people are going to do anyway, that people are going to shop. Shopping is not going to stop. So if you can help people save money from doing something they're already going to do with a free app, and you're in position to create a residual income in the process, that's a no-brainer. You just want to be the first person that exposes them to the app, because one way or another, everybody's going to be using My World. Why would you not save money with a free app?
100%. And so I've made this for the team. I've laminated this, the #1 shopping rewards app. We have our Newsweek thing there. This is for businesses. So these are the top reasons why it's a win-win for businesses. This QR code is they can scan that and watch a 7-minute video of why they want to join My World for free. Guys, I mean, I've never done this before, but I'm literally just going to start going door to door to businesses because I want them. If I don't act quickly, I know somebody else will get them. So I'm talking to Chamber of Commerce. I'm talking to nonprofits. I'm talking to businesses. Anyone that that works at a business, okay, sign them up, get them to talk to their boss, right? I mean, you have to have a sense of urgency here because it's so wide open, but eventually it will not be like that. So man, I'm excited.
Yeah.
If you guys need any help or support, reach out. I'm trying to make as many videos as possible, but the last thing I'll stress, and I've made a video on this, is get gift cards, at least $300 worth a month. I bought $300 of Walmart. It's set it and forget it. So every month I'm going to buy $300 for Walmart. They have gas ones you can buy. They have Kroger. They have Starbucks. They have Amazon. I can't remember the other ones. Okay. But it's just going through the app, shopping, and we all win.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Lace up. Let's get wealthy. Peace.